I've just been told that this, I got an error message that this was deleted from YouTube. Um, can you hear me, Diane?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I
I'm
don't
just
see it.
checking the chat. Okay, hold on. Because everyone, we're sorry
Hi,
for the delay.
everybody.
We were
We're
having
having
some technical difficulties a
we're
while
having some
ago.
really serious technical difficulties. I am
Yeah.
having. This is me. Diane is perfect as usual. So try
Yeah, it's
creating a
not
new stream or just remove this destination from the stream and then re-add it. Okie dokie. Um,
yeah, I think mine is working, but I'm checking on yours and it's not really it's not
I'm not
playing.
broadcasting. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I'm not broadcasting. Okay, so I'm going to
Okay.
leave and come back. I'm going to remove the destination as they
Hmm.
suggested. You sure I want to leave the studio? Yeah. Leave.
So thank you everyone for your patience. As you know, this is live, so whenever we do we have technical difficulties like this, um yeah, it's live. We are doing our best to figure out what's wrong because it's streaming from one channel and I'm not the host. So we're still trying to figure out what's wrong and if we can fix it. And we're trying to figure out how to fix it. But yeah, thank you so much for your patience, everyone. And hello to the people who are coming in. Hi, Angela. Hi, Milena. Hi, Kat. Hi, Kim. Oh, hi, Michelle. Hi, Rossi. Oh, don't worry. We won't be leaving, Millie. We won't leave, but I'm not sure if we need to restart. Okay.
Did it work?
I'm going to check if it's working now. And it's not working still.
No.
No. I have a question, Linda. Do
Yes.
you want to delete
I think
this
we need
live
to.
and
I
we
think we need to do it again. I think we need to
yes.
postpone it till next week. I'm so sorry.
Okay.
So sorry.
Okay. It's not the right time yet. No worries.
Um, wait.
Millie, yeah, we can hear
Yeah.
Linda, but from Linda's channel, it's not
Oh,
streaming.
it's working. Millie
Is it
says
working
we
now?
can hear. You can hear us, and I just re-added the destination.
Oh, I
And
see.
I'm so sorry, everyone. We had this planned down to like, and we've been so excited. Um,
Oh, is it
apparently,
streaming on a different
no, apparently yeah, I know. Hi, Rossi. Yeah,
okay.
you can hear
I see
Wanda.
it now.
Everybody can hear Wanda. Well, um,
I see it now. Okay. I'm just going to
yeah,
pop in your chat. I mean the into the ether one. There's another there I think there is another one. So
I
just
was
to
able to
make
get into chat.
sure
Look at that. You can see and hear us both, Iris.
I can see you. Okay, I see it
What
now.
about people on
It's
my
the
channel? How
same.
come I
It's the
can't see
same
it?
Okay, I see it. It kind of restarted the chat. It deleted the previous one. So the thumbnail is something different. It's your what do you call that? Like a backdrop. But yeah, we can I can see it. It's working now. Thank you everyone for your patience. It's working.
Is it well, it's still not on my phone? Oh well, okay, fine. I can't follow it on my
You
phone.
need to close the previous one and then
Yeah.
go from your channel. But people are
Mangled
finding it now.
Unicorn says there's no picture and no sound on her channel. And Angela says that the, okay, all right. I don't know. All right. I'm
It's
going to
working
assume that you
okay.
can hear us both. Oh,
This is
okay,
from
fine.
your channel. So to everyone who isn't hearing a sound or seeing the videos from Linda's channel, you can close the stream and come back.
Oh, okay.
You
Good
can
idea.
barely hear me? Really? Hold on.
I got it.
Can you
Yes.
hear me now?
Yes. I made it work. I beat it into submission.
Congratulations to the both of us.
Okay, so we fought, we fought, we fought StreamYard and YouTube, and we won. So this is something Spirit wants us to do right now. We had this great show for you today. We honestly, seriously do. Um, can you read the notes, Diane?
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I
Oh,
can read them.
okay, all right. So now that we know that we can read the notes that we've very carefully prepared for this show, I want you to know we put a lot of thought into this and we put a lot of effort into it, and you're going to love it. Okay, I'm going to shut up now and just do it. Deep breath. Tonight, we want to begin by talking about boundaries, what they are and what they're not. A lot of people confuse boundaries with rules or walls, but boundaries aren't about controlling others. They're about honoring and protecting what is sacred in us, our time, our energy, our bodies, our creativity.
And yes, exactly. And rules are imposed from the outside and often with judgments attached. So boundaries are chosen from within. Just to make it clear, they're not punishment, they are self care. They are how we create space where love, respect, and reciprocity can flourish. So, this is something that is kind of new to a lot of people, Linda. So, for the people who's new to boundaries, how do we define boundaries?
Yeah. Yeah. And it's not something that a lot of us, especially us women, grew up with no boundaries at all sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Um, because in my generation, you had to listen to any adult who wanted to boss you around. There was no adult that you could just say, no, I won't. You had to endure the aunts who went, "Ugh," or the
Yeah,
uncles who'd
it's
grab
the
you at
it's a good thing
Christmas and
it's
make you sit
okay.
in their lap and tickle you. You had to endure it.
Yeah.
You had no opportunity to say no. You were not allowed to say no. You were punished. I was punished for saying no. And so we're learning. We're
Yeah,
all
we are
learning.
learning.
We're always learning. So
So,
a boundary is a clear statement of what I will and won't allow in my space, whether that's physical space, emotional space, or spiritual space.
mhm. So it's not about making someone else change. It's about me holding my own center. And for example, instead of saying you can't yell at me, a boundary sounds like if you raise your voice at me, I will leave the room. The power is in the choice.
So boundaries protect what's sacred and they let others know how to be in relationship with us. They are love in action. Isn't that wonderful? I love that. Love for ourselves and for the people we invite closer. So boundaries protect. They
Hmm.
can be physical, so don't touch me. They can be emotional, don't lie to me. They can be intellectual, discussing disagreements respectfully. They can be sexual, asking for consent. They can be spiritual, respecting beliefs. They can also be based on time, energy, or space. So they do actually protect what is sacred to us.
Yeah. And it allows us to also like conserve our own energy. Oh, these are um, what the boundaries aren't. So boundaries aren't rules. Boundaries aren't walls. This is something that I keep hearing, um, especially when we were kids, Linda. When we
Yeah,
were kids, we were told that if you say no, you're being selfish because
yeah,
you're not saying yes to people.
yeah. If
But
you don't do what I want you to do, you're selfish.
yeah,
Funny how that works, huh?
yeah, and they're not punishment. and they are not rigid. Um, they are not control, and they are not tools for control, and even not tools for avoidance. There are some experiences that I recall when it was used for oops
Oops. Sorry. Didn't mean
when
to
it
do
was
that.
used as a tool for avoidance. Like one of the examples that we gave is like giving boundaries for the time and space that you actually have. Uh-oh. It can be based on time and energy and space. So you can say, technically, you can say that I don't have time for this. Can we do it later? It's one of the ways that you can establish boundaries, but sometimes it can also be some people use it to like avoid stuff. Like you're saying something that you don't want to do and you just delay it and keep delaying it. So that's not a boundary, that's avoidance. So just to be clear, because I've also had experiences like that. They
Yeah.
are not rules. Again, it's not for you to impose your will to others.
Yeah.
It's for them to respect you, and to really know your limits.
Yeah.
It's
Yes.
a way of communicating your limits to other people.
Yeah. And when our boundaries are weak or absent, we can feel drained, invisible, or even taken advantage of. The
Mm-hmm.
signs are easy to recognize. We say yes when we mean no. We feel guilty for needing space, or we notice that there's no room left for our own joy or creativity.
Mm-hmm. Okay, hold on, Linda. I am having I'm the one having technical difficulties now with my mouse. It's not connecting, so I'll be right back, everyone. Technical difficulties, right?
I'm so sorry, everyone. Please take this opportunity to subscribe to both of our channels because we are brilliant readers and vastly entertaining women. And and we'll be with you again shortly. So please like, subscribe, share this with your friends. I think this is really useful information to have.
Yeah.
So yeah, so
Yeah,
we
it's
we
still not
feel
working. Hold on.
guilty and we feel drained and resentful, and we say yes when we would really like to say no. I'm sure that every single woman I know, from the from my granddaughter who's like 15 years old right up to the lady down the hall who's 86, every single one of us, every woman that I talk to, uh, ends up saying yes when she really wants to say no.
Yeah.
And
While we were preparing for this show, we were talking about something about this show that why it's very important to the both of us because it felt like we're writing a love letter to our younger selves
oh yeah,
who who were, told that we needed to say yes to everything that adults wanted us to do. So it feels very personal.
okay,
Okay. I think everything's working for me.
okay, okay, let's
Okay.
let's keep going with the notes.
Okay. um, okay. Boundaries is resistance to patriarchy. This isn't just personal, this is systemic. As we were talking about earlier with our experiences, women especially are conditioned to overgive and to put others first. And to measure our worth by sacrifice and productivity. We aren't allowed to rest, or when we do, we are called lazy. And that's why reclaiming boundaries is an act of resistance as well as self care.
Every time I set a boundary, I resist a system that wants me small, silent, and compliant. Patriarchy thrives when women are exhausted and too busy caring for everyone else to protect their own souls.
And capitalism thrives when we measure our value by productivity. A boundary about around rest, around saying no to unpaid labor like overtimes, unpaid overtimes, around being unavailable after a certain hour. These are radical acts, and they say, I am not a machine. My body, my spirit, my creativity are not for sale 24/7. So a lot of us are struggling with this.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Boundaries are not selfish, they're revolutionary. They are how we reclaim dignity in a culture that profits from our exhaustion, in a world that benefits when we feel guilty for needing space. A clear no is one of the most sacred forms of yes, a yes to life, to joy, to soul.
And here's the beauty: when one of us models strong, compassionate boundaries, we give permission for others to do the same. And that ripple effect is resistance to a culture that feeds on our silence and overwork.
That really affects me, that
Mm-hmm.
resistance to a culture that feeds on our silence and our overwork to keep
Yeah,
us silent and exhausted.
it really does.
Sometimes we confuse boundaries with walls, but a wall shuts everyone out. A boundary is more like a doorway with a lock. You decide who comes in, when, and how far.
And we often think boundaries mean conflict, but boundaries can be expressed with kindness and compassion. Remember that boundaries also depend on how you say it and not just with what you say. And they can actually make relationships healthier because you remove the hidden undercurrent of resentment and also expectations.
Yeah, yeah. So tonight, as we turn to our prompts, we invite you to notice what drains your energy when you don't protect it.
And then outwardly, how can you model healthy boundaries for those around you? Because when you live your boundaries with clarity and compassion, you're not just protecting yourself, you're planting seeds of freedom and dignity for everyone around you. Oh, hello and welcome, Gerald. Gerald is here.
Well, hi, Gerald. I
Okay.
told you there'd be a slideshow.
Yeah, there's a slideshow.
Sorry, you missed it.
So if you
You
still
missed the
haven't,
PowerPoint presentation and the technical issues.
and the technical issues, yeah. Okay. If you still haven't, please type in hashtag self to enter the giveaway for the reading. The prompts are scrolling down at the bottom of the screen.
Yeah,
And we will be drawing this randomly through the giveaway tool.
yeah.
Yeah.
I just want to post some comments that I find, pardon me. Milena, that's an excellent, excellent comment. How do you find connection or compromise between two people if they both have boundaries that they don't want to cross? Well, I don't know. I mean, my boundary of you're not going to tickle me is pretty hard and firm. I don't care who you are, and if you start tickling me, I will leave.
Mhm.
You either, I mean, like your and what your boundary is that you have to tickle everybody around you. I don't understand it.
Um,
It's if it's if it's if it's that much of a compulsion that you I don't know, uh leave clothes on the floor that should be in the laundry, or don't bring your dishes back to, I mean, those are just kind of housekeeping things that really are about adulting, about being a grown up in a grown up space. And people who can't do that are not my friends. I have a very hard time organizing my own space and keeping it tidy-ish, and people who add to that is going to they're not going to be around for long. That's all I can
Mm-hmm.
say. I mean, both have boundaries that they don't want to cross. I mean, do you love and respect each other?
Mm-hmm.
Is the relationship itself worth giving up your boundary? Like, was it a valid boundary to begin with?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Um,
Um,
this is something that I ask when I establish boundaries. Is
yes,
it something that I need, or is it something that I want?
yeah,
Is the boundary something that I want or need? There is a difference. And so for me, if it's just something that I want, those are some flexibilities for me that, okay, maybe I can compromise, but it depends on the situation. And personally, if the person is someone I care about, I will try my best to communicate with them as best I can, but there is a limit for me.
there's a boundary for me.
Yeah.
Hang on.
Hi, Wanda.
Come on, you old bag.
And again, it depends on
Get here.
how you say it and how your partner, or how someone, or if how the other person is also communicating it with you. There is no shame in separating for people who really can't establish like a common ground.
Yeah,
Perhaps it just isn't working for either of you, and you might find what you're looking for in other people,
yeah,
and you can part amicably. I've had relationships like that as well, not just for partners, and but for friendships as well. And it's still respecting each other's boundaries when you do that, when you walk away. And there is no shame in that. Just the recognition that you guys need different things.
yeah, yeah.
So
And
we hope that helps Milena and
yeah,
everyone.
but boundaries, especially boundaries, need discussion. Okay. Uh, you decide what your boundaries are. Um, are you okay with somebody on the bus coming up and getting really close to you? Like really close to you and sitting next to you when there's lots of empty seats on the bus? I mean, a strange man, okay? Because I don't care about the women. I'm, I'm happy to sit there. But, you know, really, you have to decide what you think is what you want to say no to. And if you don't want to host Thanksgiving, you can say no. Even if you've said yes for the last 25 years, you can say no.
Yeah,
Um,
there is no shame in changing your mind as
yeah,
well. And because
yeah.
people change in time, and we grow as people. So it is okay to change your answer as well. And also, I am reading. Hello.
I love this. I love this. My tribe. Don't sit
That's
next to me
interesting.
when there's other empty seats. Well, if you're male, okay. I
Mm-hmm.
don't mind children, women and children sitting next to me. That's not the point. But I do not like strange men sitting next to me because they usually start talking. I usually end up hearing, because I have that face, right? I usually end up hearing their life stories and everything else. And I don't want to. I just want to
Yeah,
just get where I'm
that's
going.
something that you can communicate as well. Like, I
Yeah.
appreciate you sharing your life story with me, but right now, I don't have the energy to hear what you have to say, especially when the person is a stranger.
Yeah.
Yeah, no can be a complete sentence. That's
Yeah.
a good
That's it. No
yeah.
is enough by itself. You don't have to justify, argue, defend, or explain. In fact, it's better if you don't, because all of those things give the other person a chance to hook onto something and argue with you. If you try to justify it by saying, well, I'm really tired, well, you'll just have a nap after, you'll be fine.
Hmm.
They'll argue you into the dust. So just say no. No, I don't want
Yeah.
it. That's enough.
Um,
That is
I al-
absolutely enough.
I'm also seeing a comment from Maria Amethyst Salentine. Maria, we are not doing like specific questions today. The questions that we will be answering is scrolling. They're scrolling down. Inward, what drains my energy when I don't protect it? And outward, how
Yeah.
can I model healthy boundaries for those around me? But I think this is a topic that might be beneficial for you because I'm seeing a comment where you are saying, I was in a very codependent relationship. When we don't have like boundaries, we can get stuck in codependent
Oh, yeah.
relationships. So this is a topic that might be very useful and beneficial for you moving forward the next time you get into relationships, whether it be for a partner or even with friendships. So we hope you
Oh,
stick around, and if you still haven't, type in hashtag self. Again, we won't be answering specific questions except for the ones that are scrolling at the bottom of the screen. But we hope that it's going to help you and a lot of people. You can also listen to other readings today so you can have an idea on how other people can set their boundaries and maybe get like pointers for yourself.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you going to be using any cards today, Diane? Before we start the gizmo.
I wasn't planning on it, but now that you've mentioned
Well,
it,
no,
yeah,
I mean you
maybe.
don't have to. We're
Hmm.
not. We're not.
Yeah,
Oh,
we're.
wait, we got
w-
to remove that. Okay, and then add this.
Oh,
Yay! Woohoo! It's the
yay!
giveaway
Hmm.
tool. Okay, I'm taking it away now. No,
Okay.
uh, we just want it.
We just wanted to check if it's
Yeah, we
working
just want it. We're
and
just
if it's
double
picking up.
checking everything now, and you get to
Yeah.
be a part of the technical rundown. Okay, hi, Red
After all
Red
the
Dragon.
technical issues today.
Show off
Okay.
your decks. That's right, Mangled Unicorn. We are going to show off our decks,
Hmm.
she said, enunciating carefully.
Guides of
Guides
the
of the Hidden
Hidden
Realms
Ones.
and the Oracle of Oneness. And yeah. See, I spent like half an hour before I was in the studio at 1:30 this afternoon, setting up, and I realized we were going to have bad technical problems, and I tried solving them and Googled and did everything I could, and so I don't have my cards set up. So sorry about that. But the Oracle of Oneness and What We've Forgotten, as well
Hmm.
as Guides of the Hidden Realms. Um,
I will be using my current favorite child, the I Don't Care Oracle deck.
oh,
It's
where did
been
you
very
find that?
talkative for me. It's been very talkative for me ever since I got it. It's a bit chunky. So it's been very talkative. And also I'll be using the self-care wisdom cards from Cheryl Richardson. But
All of
I'll just be I'll try to just tap into the records. I won't draw cards unless I'm drawn to it.
yeah,
No pun
yeah.
intended.
And yeah, and we just like read what we get. The other thing is that both of us do private readings, and both of our contact information is in the description box below on both of our channels. It's in the show description below the screen, below the image. You know what I'm talking about. So the show description, that's where you'll find contact information for both Diane and I.
Yeah.
Mm.
Okay, let's open the records first before we draw our first victim. Our reading, our first reading.
Sorry. Can I just put this up because it's hilarious? Janet DC says, have been listening and this is a great topic. Thank you. We thought so too. Timely for me because a woman moved in upstairs who has no boundaries and she's missing the filter between her brain and her mouth. She is probably my sister, and we both have severe ADD. So some of us neurospicy people have more issues than average with that whole regulation business, right?
Mhm.
It's difficult and it takes time to learn. So I just I just laugh because I wonder if people have said that about me, 20 years ago.
Mhm.
Quite likely.
Oops, a snort. You
Okay.
made her snort, Janet. Okay,
Okay.
let's
All
take
right.
3 deep breaths. Only the highest frequency of love and light can remain in the sacred space, and all objects in the sacred space for the highest good of this group, consisting of Linda, myself, those who will join us later, those who are watching right now, and those who will watch the replay. All other energies must leave now. All other energies must leave now. All other energies must leave now. Now I call in the highest level of the divine that knows that love is the power and the truth from which we read. Our highest level guides and angels to help us with this reading. Archangel Michael and Archangel Metatron, please hold the sacred space. And so it is. And so we do acknowledge the forces of light asking for guidance, direction, and courage to know the truth as it is revealed for our highest good, the highest good of all, and the most benevolent outcome. Akashic Records Master, Spirit Guides, and Angels, please let us know this group in the light of the Akashic Records and enable us to share the wisdom and compassion that the Masters, teachers, and loved ones have for us. The records are now open. Let's draw our first reading.
Maria Amethyst Celentine, I have one word for you: therapy, counseling, therapy, a professional who can help you get through this. Okay.
There
So,
are people who are really trained to do that for
yeah,
people to provide guidance.
yeah,
And yeah,
and do
it's
a
not
good
a
job.
shame to, there's no shame in contacting them and um, really consulting with them. So we encourage you to do that, Marie Amethyst Salentine, because
Yeah,
some losses are they're hard to process, and so we need a professional's help as well.
yeah, yeah,
Okay.
absolutely. If you would see a doctor for a broken leg, then you can see a therapist for a broken heart.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's. Oh, oh, with all this nonsense stuff that started, I almost forgot the music. Oh my
Oh,
goodness.
the music. I
Yeah,
almost forgot about that.
I know. Me too. Okay, let's draw. Oh, Stephanie,
Stephanie.
congratulations, Stephanie. Oh, wait, where's my pen? I'm sorry.
It's
See,
okay. I
this
am
whole
taking
technical
notes.
technical stuff has just like thrown me right off my usual. Okay, so Stephanie is our first. We're going to draw four right now and read for four, and then let's see who's next. Who's the lucky winner? Angela
Angela
Hunter.
Hunter.
Congratulations, Angela. And please let us know you're here. Say hi in the chat when you hear your name called. Yeah, Wanda, you want a reading? I'll give you a reading about boundaries, all right.
Ellen R.
Eleanor, congratulations, Ellen. And please say hi in the chat. And this is our last one for this round. And ooh,
Play
play love.
Love Remember.
Oh, we said that. Oh,
Congratulations.
jinx, we said that at the same time. Oops, what did I just do? Oh my goodness. Okay,
Okay.
we go back here. Thank you.
Again, that's Stephanie, Angela Hunter, Ellen R., and Play Love Remember. So I have
Play love, remember.
three.
Oops. Play
I
love,
have
remember.
Stephanie, Angela Hunter, Layla remembers, or we're still waiting if
Eleanor?
Ellen R is still here.
Yeah. Ellen, are
Hello.
you here? Helen, hello, Helen. Ba-ding, ba-ding, ba-ding. Oh, yeah, I could do that. I could just, pinch Wanda and she'd scream.
Calling Ellen.
Oh, yes, please.
Calling Ellen. Please say hi in the chat if you're still here.
We can just start reading, and
Yeah, we can do that.
if Ellen shows up, well, we'll read her, and if she doesn't, well, I mean, that's okay too.
Okay. So first up we have Stephanie.
Stephanie.
Oh, I'm doing the first one. Mm,
Now you're reading the first one. Ouch,
I'm reading
ouch.
the first one.
Would you stop?
Okay,
You
Masters.
just want me to cuddle.
Strange.
I
Do
know.
you want me to
I know.
discard this one too? Okay, they don't want me to use cards for this, Stephanie.
Ouch.
I'm getting what I'm getting. The image that the masters are showing me is like a huge fountain at the top of your head, like, and for me that means like creativity. Like you are not using boundaries with the use of your time. Like there are a lot of ideas that are in your mind, but you are not like bringing them into creation in the creation phase, so it gets stuck or it just feels very heavy in the mind area. It looks like a fountain for me, like it's not flowing below, and you're not allowing yourself to create. And I'm getting the feeling that it's because of some time constraints. Either that, or it's the reverse, or the why can't I speak? Or it's the reverse. Is it the reverse, or did I get it right? Is it the reverse? No, they're telling me that it was what I said, that there are a lot of ideas, and that ideas is kind of draining you. That's why there's a fountain, because the energy is flowing right out. Is the image that I'm getting. I hope that makes sense, Stephanie. Okay, Stephanie says, yes, Diane, I'm also easily distracted. So when I have a good idea, I should probably write it down. Too many ideas at once. Yeah.
Yeah.
It could
Yeah,
be
because
frustrating and draining when we have those ideas and we aren't writing them down. Okay, Linda.
yeah, no, you're absolutely right. It's hmm. And how you can model healthy boundaries, well, by writing your ideas down. Sorry, by writing down your ideas when you have them, and also by monitoring your creativity. Because I pulled a card just on the off chance that I might need some, a poke. Sometimes we blend in and sometimes we stand out. And I guess wisdom is knowing the difference, like when to do which. So here's a whole bunch of zebras, and that one very colorful zebra being its own iridescent, sparkly self. Good for them.
Sorry.
So, modeling healthy boundaries is going to mean being genuinely who you are, because that's what those boundaries are meant to protect, is who you are, your soul, your physical, spiritual, social being. Okay. um, Intellectual.
Mm-hmm.
So if if you're finding your ideas are draining your energy because they're just spewing with no focus,
Mm-hmm.
try to focus that energy. Let go of the ideas that are no good. Or do what I do and just sit there and have a talk with Chat GPT about how, how far-fetched is that idea. I've got a far-fetched idea now that is turning into a business plan. So your ideas may not be all that far-fetched, but honestly, um, you need to give them energy. You need to allow them, the ones that, you think are worthwhile pursuing, instead of just generating ideas, pursue them, you know, use that energy to focus and develop what's just pouring out of you. I understand what you're talking about, Stephanie, because I mean, I can't fall asleep at night sometimes because I have all this stuff churning in my head. I have brilliant freaking ideas at 3 a.m. I mean, seriously,
Yeah.
genius level. Okay.
To give
And
everyone the idea, like the peach fart
the peach,
happened at around 3 a.m.
yeah, that's right. Peach farts, all those emojis that you guys, that all my members, who I love so much, um, you know, they all came into being. Actually, it was like between two. No, actually, I think it was 3 o'clock in the morning. And yeah, in one very, very focused 2 hour work session, creating and putting them together and everything. Yeah. Yeah. So focus your energy not just on like all these ideas that are falling out of your head, because I get that totally. Focus on doing something with those ideas that you can do something with. If you can't do anything with the idea, then say, oh yeah, that's very cool. I'll let that go back into the universe and find another house, because this house can't hold it. So,
Yeah.
by house, I mean, you can't hold it. You can't do anything with it. So let it go on its way to find
Yeah.
some other person who can. But do something with the ideas you can do something with. If you have an idea to make green bread, make green bread. Hell, why not? Um,
That's a cool boundary that you brought up, like saying that to the universe. You can also do that with your guides.
mhm.
Yeah, when they're giving you a lot of information, and you can just say, "Hey, what am I going to do with this information?"
Yeah, that's all really interesting, but what do you want me to do with it? I mean, it is interesting. Okay, that's the worst of it. Okay, it's the rabbit holes. Yeah, it's a very much an ADD thing, and
Mhm.
yeah, absolutely acknowledge that I have a severe degree of it, and that it has been difficult to learn how to manage. But I can tell you what I have learned. So,
Mhm.
Stephanie, I hope that was helpful, and also Mangled Unicorn wants to share this, and I think this is a really good point, Stephanie. Um, you do need a sounding board. That's how I use Chat GPT a lot, is just as a sounding board. Like, how stupid am I for thinking this? Is this true? What about that? I heard this. All those random things that fly through my head. Yeah, because I'm not going to phone people at 3 o'clock in the morning. So yeah,
Paul has an interesting comment. You ladies are great, but Wanda is awesome.
one
Yes,
is sitting
no
on my
contest
lap.
here.
No
Wanda
argument
is
with
great.
you. She is awesome.
She
Absolutely.
is.
Yeah. Absolutely. No argument from us. Um, so,
Okay, avert your gaze, Linda.
okay. Oh, yeah, that's right. This is where I get in the front. Okay. So next we have Angela, uh, who is here.
Yes, she's here.
Okay. Angela, what drains your energy when you don't protect it? Oh, honey, you're so tired. You're so tired. I'm not pulling any cards. I'm just here. I'm just feeling you. You are so tired, and it's the constant. Oh, geez, I remember those days. You got kids at home. Just you're exhausted. Okay, there's constant demands that are being made on you for your time, your attention, especially your attention. Honey, can you even pee by yourself without hearing "Mom"? Like, they can't be left alone for 5 minutes, right? They can't be without you for 5 minutes. even the husbands sometimes, but the just constant demands on your energy, Angela. This, oh, three teenagers, holy, and three dogs and a cat. Well, yeah. Um, I'm sorry. You need to rest, and you need to find a way to protect your energy. Uh, I mean, I can make some suggestions, but these are not things that they're not things that you might find necessarily useful to you. Okay. So if I say, well, if you could go to your room and shut the door and put a sign on it that says do not disturb, and actually rest. Okay. Actually rest. I remember when my kids were home and they were all like either grown up working because they were still living at home because this is Vancouver, or in like grade 11, 12. If I was sitting on the couch reading, everybody thought that it was interrupt mom time. Everybody, all three of them, thought that, you know, this is when I can go and talk to mom and tell her, anything I want, or just ask her to do things, or tell her I need something for my project, which is due tomorrow, or any of those things. I was completely interruptible at any time of the day or night, in the bathroom, in my room, sleeping, reading, sewing, whatever. So, Angela, yes, boundaries will be very, very useful to you to protect your energy because you are exhausted. You're just emotionally exhausted. I can feel it. Walks in nature by yourself, just by yourself. I mean, take the dogs and the cat if you want, but get some time by yourself where you don't have these constant demands.
I asked the masters, how can Angela um, model healthy boundaries for the people around you? You said Angela, you said that you have three teens. So regardless of their genders, it is important for you to say no and to rest. And this is something that I've been hearing from the masters, is to ask for help when you need it. It can be exhausting when people are depending on you. That's why you can ask for help from other people. Um, and they're telling me that it's going to be like you're going to be an effective model for your teens when you do that, because in their minds, if they are male, they won't expect their future wives or future partners to do that for them when they get married. So it's something that breaks a cycle if there is one. And also for the women, or for your female kids, or daughters, they know, they will learn from you that you can say no and you can take a rest, and you don't need to take all that crap from male figures in their lives, because mom can do it. Why can't I? It's like they will see it in you and they will remember it in the future. Is what they are showing me. So yeah, you can say no and you can ask for help when you recognize that you are exhausted and that you really need help. So we hope that helps, Angela.
Yeah.
And thank you so much for trusting us to do this reading for you. Oh,
Angela says she has two daughters and a son, and I hope
oh,
he knows how to do laundry and at least make himself something to eat beyond cereal. Okay. That's all I'm going to say.
oh, Michelle has an
She does.
excellent
Yes. That is excellent.
suggestion.
Good for you.
Give the kids a day each to make dinner, could help too. Yeah, and if it's not dinner, they can wash dishes. It teaches them responsibility as well. But again, it depends on you, depends on the setup that you have with your kids.
Yeah. Yeah.
But this is a good idea.
Giving them responsibility for like
Yeah.
within the family. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Next we have
Play,
Play
love,
Love.
remember.
Oops, sorry. That was me. Play Love Remember. Oops.
Okay.
Oh, look, I remembered.
Okay. um, What is draining? Play love remembers energy. She doesn't protect it. I'm seeing someone in a lotus position and like with a big circle above her head, but it's different from the previous reading where it's like a fountain. This is very controlled, and I'm seeing you are actually protecting your boundaries. There is protection. So where can she apply boundaries? Where is it most needed right now? Okay, okay. They're telling me that you can also establish boundaries with spirit itself. You are very well connected, but sometimes the image that they're giving me is that it can take so much of your time that you feel ungrounded. That's why the circle or the energy is above or at the upper part of your body. You might feel ungrounded and you might feel very detached from the physical world. They are telling you that it is important as well because you are a human. You are a human being living on Earth too, and there needs to be a balance. So for you, it's not more of a draining of energy, but more of an ungrounding. So you might feel like lightheaded at times when you don't establish this boundary with spirit. I don't know if that resonates with you, Play Love Remember, but that's what I'm getting.
I'm just pulling a card for confirmation for you, Play Love Remember,
Mm-hmm.
because I got a feeling.
I got a feeling.
Oh, how interesting. Two things can be true at the same time. Am I going to need my special super duper super glasses? Yes, I am. Why, yes. Look at this. Okay, so I pulled from the Guides of the Hidden Realms deck and I got the card This and That Are True. Open mindedness, perspective, nuance, and complexity. This is this has to do with your how to model boundaries to the people around you. Keep in mind that what might be a boundary for you may not necessarily, like, not everybody is as bothered about being tickled as I am. So they won't have that boundary. You need to keep in mind that two things can be true both at the same time. And be who you are. Be authentic, be genuine, be who you truly are. Allow people to see your heart and keep, like, to see your heart and to experience you as a whole person, keeping in mind two things can be true. You can hold two things to be true at the same time.
As above, so below is
Yeah.
what I see in the
Yeah.
card.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
Like a proper balance between
Yeah.
spirit and
Yeah.
earthly
Yeah.
realm. So we hope that helps, Play Love Remember, and thank you so much for trusting us to do this reading for you.
Yeah. And Angela Hunter, you have to take away things they care about. If they don't care if they have money, find out what they care about, take that away or limit it or something. But it has to be
Mm-hmm.
something they care about. Otherwise, if they don't care, what's the point? You're just, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know. It's not it's not easy. I know. It's a huge pain, especially if they're not used to contributing to the family. If
Mm-hmm.
this is new, if these are new demands that are being made on them, yeah, you need to find something they care about and then use that to twist their little arms into, you know, making some contribution to the family. No. But this is about teamwork. Okay.
Yeah.
This is about all of us working together to have a pleasant environment and to provide what we need for each other. That's what it's
Mm-hmm.
about. It's not about, I make you do this because I'm a bad old hag and I'm too lazy to vacuum your bedroom and clean it up by myself. I make you do it, me,
Mhm.
because
No,
that's
it's
like the
about
13-year-old take on it.
acknowledging that we have limited energy for ourselves as well.
Yes.
I love that.
Mwah. Mwah, 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 mwah. Yes.
A lot of
There's,
our audience and a lot of our viewers are really amazing moms
oh,
in
I
their
know,
own ways.
fabulous women, fabulous,
Yeah.
fabulous women. Okay, Ellen has not returned that I can see, so
Yeah.
we're going to do a uh we're going to do
Another
another
batch of
round.
draws.
Oh, look, you no wonder I couldn't find it. Sorry. Oops. Okay, no. Let's switch them around and go back to the giveaway tool. And oh, my favorite. Okay, who's the lucky winner?
Maria
Maria.
Amethyst Celentine.
Hang on. Congratulations, Maria. I'm pretty sure you're here.
Please let
But
us know
please
if you're
say
still
hi.
here.
Okay. And again, if Ellen will read for her.
Mhm.
Oh, Sonia Claiborne,
Sonia.
come on down. Let us know you're here. And ooh,
Kim.
Kim, congratulations, Red Dragon. I think you got boundaries down pretty good, girlfriend. And ouch, don't you do that. Talking to Wanda.
Kendra Lusher.
Congratulations. Let us know you're here. Say hi in the chat. Congratulations to all of our very, very lucky winners. There's Sonia, there's Maria, there's Red Dragon.
Oh, everyone's here. I love it. Thank you,
Kendra.
everyone, for promptly letting us know that you're here.
Oh, Kendra's here. This is awesome. Thank you. Really appreciate that, you
Yeah.
guys.
After all
It's
the technical difficulties, this is like,
yeah, it's just going so well after sweating so much at the beginning. Oh man, yeah, never mind.
mm,
Happy. Okay. The first prompt. Who is our first lucky winner is Maria Amethyst Celentine and Red Dragon. Yeah, same. Um, what drains your energy when you don't protect it? When you don't protect it. Yeah, Maria Amethyst, I just want some confirmation, just a second here, of what I see. Because I know that I'm unsettled. Usually I meditate before a show, and I got so unsettled by the technical difficulties that I okay. Maria Amethyst, you need to believe that you are enough. In and of yourself, you are enough. You don't have to be nicer. You don't have to be kinder. I mean, you might choose to want to develop more compassion as a spiritual exercise to be more compassionate. Okay. But you, in and of yourself, are enough. This has to do with other people's expectations and meeting them. The expectation that you'll be silent no matter what happens. The expectation that you will accept whatever happens, whatever someone else wants to do. I should be more accurate in my phrasing. That you are expected to accept whatever someone else chooses for you. Um, that is exhausting
Mm-hmm.
and it's really destructive. And yeah, I'm just looking at your hi Donna Marie. Mwah, welcome.
Hi,
Maria
Marie.
Amethyst, I see your comment and and oops, sorry. And okay, we'll stop to see this is one of the reasons I love working with Diane is because we're on the same wavelength so much of the time. Okay. Um, Maria, sweetheart, you really need to see someone. You need to heal from this. You need to
Mm-hmm.
grow from this, and at this point, the only way to do it is with some professional assistance. Okay, like talking to your girlfriends. No, it's not going to cut it.
Mm-hmm.
Not going to cut it. You need some professional assistance for this. Um, but you are enough. You are enough. You don't need to be or do or have more to be acceptable in the community of humans.
Mm-hmm. Self-love is important for me, she says. Maria
Yeah, it
Amethyst
is.
Valentin says, yeah. The
Yeah, it
image
is.
that I got when I was checking the records was there was like a fountain near your tummy. That's where the boundaries are very loose. That's why Linda was getting that you are enough because it's not just self-esteem, it's self-worth.
Yeah,
That I'm picking up
self respect.
self-worth. Yeah, self-respect, that you don't trust that you are worthy
Yeah,
of a love that sees you, of a love that respects you, but you are.
yeah,
The the feeling that I'm getting from the masters and from your spirit guides is just so much love for you and so much compassion for you. And they want you to know that you are worthy. And they
yeah.
want you to believe that you are worthy. I asked, how can you model healthy boundaries for those around you? They're like, no, forget the people around her. Focus on herself first. That was the message that I kept getting. Like,
Forget them.
what about the people around? No, she has been catering to all those people around her for a long time. This time, this period in her life, she needs to focus on herself. And if that looks for you like visiting a therapist, go for it. You are worthy of healing. You are worthy of everything as you are right now. You are worthy of a love that sees you and cares for you and really values you.
Cherishes. Yeah,
And perhaps it might not come from another person. It's also okay for that to come from yourself first. Because when we do that, when we pour that love onto ourselves, we attract the same vibration. We attract people who also can do that for us. But it has to start with you first, Maria. So we hope that helps. And thank you so much for your patience with us and for trusting us to do this reading for you. And we
yes.
really, really wish you all the best in this season of your life.
Maria, if I could transfer to you the feeling that I get from the masters and the guides about you, that how your guides feel about you and how the masters feel about you, it's incredible the depth of love and compassion and support, unconditional support, unconditional love that they have for you. Okay, you are you are a piece of the universe that the universe loves and cherishes because you're part of it. You're part of God. Your soul is created from a part of spirit, a part of the all knowing, ineffable essence of being. That's who you are. That's who
The
you
word that
are.
keeps flashing in my mind is precious. To them, you're very
Yes,
precious.
precious.
And I
That's
hope,
the word.
I really hope you can get just a sliver of that from these messages, that
Yeah,
you are precious and
yeah.
believe that
You're
you
a
are.
treasure.
Yeah.
You are an you are a treasure of the universe.
Hmm.
Bonk of enlightenment to you, Maria.
Bonk.
Oh, that's a nicer one. I just have my finger. Bonk of enlightenment. Oh, sweetie, good luck to you. And I sincerely I send you all the love. Okay.
Okay.
Um, I think next is Sonia.
Uh huh.
Okay.
Sonia. What drains Sonia's energy when she doesn't protect it?
Sorry.
The first two words that I heard was like family and work. And the feeling that I'm getting is like it's not even an area. My entire body is being pulled apart from every direction. Like there might be a lot of energy cords because I feel being pulled. And the feeling that I'm getting is like I'm being disoriented and I'm feeling drained from all directions. It's not just coming from one or two people. It's coming from a lot and it's coming from all directions. How are they doing this to her? Okay. They're telling me that the reason why you're being pulled into different directions was because in the past you didn't know how to say no. I don't know if this is still true right now, but because in the past you didn't know how to say no to people. People now expect you to be there for them all the time.
Yeah.
And people still expect you to show up for them even when you don't have or when you don't necessarily have the energy for them or the time for them. And so it might feel very overwhelming for you right now. So that is what is draining you when you don't have boundaries right now, Sonia.
And Sonia, how you can model healthy boundaries for the people around you? Stay in touch with reality. Rose colored glasses can distort the truth. Tell yourself the truth about the people around you and about the situations that they put you in and about the situations in which you find yourself. In a way, you are putting this on yourself because you've been accepting it. Okay. I know. It's how we were raised. I know it's a struggle to get out of it. Believe me, I know. And I can say honestly, I know this is, I hope my family never, ever, ever hears this, but boy, I'm so much happier living alone. Oh, I mean, even with Wanda. But Sonia, be real, be for real about yourself and about the people around you. Take off those rainbow colored glasses, those rose colored glasses that you go, oh, but she's a good friend. She's been a friend for years. Oh, but it's my sister. I have to. Oh, but it's this because will, I'm not a betting person. I'm not a betting woman. Okay. Um, but I would bet, I don't know, an A&W burger that that these people do not pour into you the way you pour into them. I would bet, you know, something special. Popeye's supper that you pour a whole lot more into them than they pour into you. And that would be one factor in determining your boundaries, okay? Because there are They don't pour into you at all. Is that what you mean? Yeah, well, there you are. So
Mm-hmm.
there's a factor to consider when you're setting boundaries, to
Mm-hmm.
say no. Okay? Say, "Oh, no, that won't work for me." You don't have to
Yeah.
give an excuse. You can just say, "Nope, that won't work for me. Nope, that won't work for me. Nope, not going to do it. That won't work for me. No, I can't pick you up at 3 in the morning from the train station. That just doesn't work for me."
Mm-hmm.
Start choosing. Start being uh, really choosy about where you put your energy,
Mm-hmm.
and save it for your save it for yourself. Save it for your creative projects. Save it for the inspirations that you have at 3 in the morning, because I'm sure you do. And because all us old bags have inspiration at 3 in the morning. Come on, it's part of, it's part of menopause.
I want to add something. When
Yeah.
you ask, "Am I putting this on myself?" Well, yes, because what a lot of people don't realize is that we teach other people how they can treat us.
Thank you, Diane.
So when we keep on just accepting what they want from us and just really saying yes to everything, it gives them the idea that, hey, I can do this to this person and it's okay. So when we start setting boundaries, when we start saying no, and really establishing what we what our limits are with people and what energy we can give to them, it
Mhm.
teaches them so that in the future, those people who really care about you, um, Sonia, those people who care about you, they are going to stay and they are going to respect that and also pour love back into you
Yeah,
because you've taught them what you can tolerate.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And that is, I think that's probably the most important message about this modeling healthy boundaries. The most important part of that is to mirror the energy that
Mm-hmm.
people who are constantly demanding but not offering in return, yeah, they're not going to get my time.
Yeah.
They shouldn't get your time. Relationships are supposed to be mutual. They're not supposed to be just take, 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 take all the time. So, yeah. And yeah,
Yes,
Mangled
that's
Unicorn's
how we
absolutely
get
right.
drained and
Sorry.
how we feel. That I was saying, that's how we feel drained, and that's also why people feel resentment towards their
Yeah.
friends and their other people as well.
Yeah. And Mangled Unicorn's absolutely right. The first no is the hardest, and then it gets way easier. And then you
Mm-hmm.
find yourself actually, having some energy and some time for yourself,
For
and not
yourself.
getting your projects interrupted by other people's demands, and not
Mm-hmm.
getting not not feeling just sort of jerked back and forth by
Mm-hmm.
trying to fix everybody and do
Yeah.
everything everybody wants. Yeah, forget that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, from now on, Sonia, your energy is yours, and you get to decide where it goes. So,
And Sonia and all the people who are watching, if this resonates with you and you have very loose boundaries or none at all, please be patient with yourself. Don't shame yourself if you don't have them right now, because as we have been repeating earlier on, this was a programming for us ever since we were little kids. This has been the program
babies.
for us to say
Yeah,
yes.
yeah,
And so it is okay to change. And it is okay to be patient with yourself as we are learning this. We are learning this together. A lot of us didn't have this growing up. So please be patient with yourself as we
yeah.
are learning this together.
Be loving. Be
Yeah.
loving and compassionate to yourself as you would to your best friend, you know?
Yeah.
And I like what Stephanie had to say. Sorry, I know we are going to go on to the other readings. Okay, I haven't we haven't forgotten. It's
Yes.
just that this is important, and
Mhm.
we don't want to lose the thread of thought in here that is
Mhm.
coming up in the chat, because you guys are fabulous chatters. I can't say best chatters because that's Tarot Stash's deal, but you are like Fabulous chatters. And I
Mm-hmm.
love you so much. Okay, so Stephanie says, I have to remind myself that I'm allowed to be selective about who I decide to be around. Hell yes. And how much I do for others. Again, yes. No need to ask for someone's permission. Hell yes, because you are all grown up. You don't need anyone's permission to be who you are. You don't need anyone's permission to choose what you want to do and where you want to contribute your energy, your focus, your talents, your gifts, your oh my God, your food. you know, I made too much soup. I went down the hall. I gave some away, but that was a choice. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so yeah, absolutely rock solid,
Mm-hmm.
rock solid. Okay,
So thank you so much, Sonia,
yeah,
for trusting us to do this reading for you. And even if it's not your reading, or if you're watching the replay and you aren't here on live, if this resonates for you, please take it. This is a public reading, and it may resonate for you as well. So if
yeah,
it does, yeah, please take it.
yeah, yeah. If you feel a little thrill, it's yours.
Yeah, it's for you too.
and Jacqueline again, sugar and spice and everything nice, no mas. Strong and defiant, slightly non-compliant.
I love that.
I
You
love
can
that.
put that on a shirt, Jacqueline.
Ooh, ooh. You know what? I'm going to steal that.
Strong and defiant, slightly not non-compliant.
There's a goal.
Thank you so much, Sonia. Okay,
There's a goal. Um,
avert your gaze, Linda.
oh, oh. Okay. So I'm reading first for Kim. Hi, J Cat Lady. Welcome. Red Dragon. What drains your energy when you don't protect it? Oh, let's see. Hmm. What drains your energy when you don't protect it? Oh, you know what I think it is? Your head. Your head is really busy all the time. Hmm. Yep, I'm pretty sure that's what it is because I got the card that says serenity. Okay. The inside of your head feels like mine, kind of. Um, there's a monkey on a trampoline, and just yeah. You love places of calm because they help you to be calm. But sometimes your mind runs away with you and exhausts you entirely. Um, so this isn't about a boundary with anything outside. It's about a boundary within yourself. It's learning how to recognize when you've lost the plot. I don't mean lost the plot like you went crazy or anything, but yeah, doing backflips exactly. Learning when to shut that down and how to do it. That's the boundary that would be helpful to you now, because that's really burning up a lot of energy. That um, oh, I listen, sweetie, sister, gotcha. I understand that, and I have difficulty setting that boundary with myself because that monkey is so much fun and so interesting and does such interesting tricks. I it's hard to shut it down, but really necessary. So that's what's draining your energy when you don't protect it. um, I can tell you what works for me in terms of shutting down the monkey so I can sleep at night. I vape a little weed, which I discovered in July is very helpful for falling asleep, at least the baby weed that I have. And it's very like my friend was laughing at me because it's so mild. However, that's one way of just shutting it down just so I can sleep. But I get how strong it is and how difficult it is to manage. Meditation works. Um, Music works. Getting involved in a project that takes up my entire attention, that shuts it up. That shuts it right up. Those are things that work for me, Kim. If if you haven't, you may want to try. Yeah.
So, Kim, how can Kim model healthy boundaries for those around her? I got the same image, Linda, while I was tapping into her energy. The chatter is in this area. Like, it's just
Yeah.
going a lot and it's not going anywhere.
Yeah.
Um, and it's very, it doesn't flow. The energy does not flow. And the word that I got on how you can establish healthy boundaries is to set your priorities. Of all those ideas running in your mind, list them down. And when you look at that list, really reflect which of these deserves my attention and
Mhm.
which of these deserve my attention right now and which of these deserve my attention for later or can wait for later. It's a very loud word that I've been hearing from the Akashic Records masters is to set your priorities. And that's how the energy is going to flow, is what they were telling me. Because
Yeah.
an image that they also showed me was that to the people who are around you, they see you as very here and there, like you're not being present because of the um ideas that are running in your head. It's like pulling you everywhere. It's almost like you're not in the present. So another thing that you can also try doing is being meditating and focusing on being in the present and being in your body in the moment. So it might look like breath work for you, or you can also do exercises such as naming five things um, that you see. That helps you be in your body. And also, one of the things that helps other people be in their body is eating sour candy. There are people who don't know this, but when you eat sour candy, it provides your body with a shock because it's very sour, and you realize that, oh my gosh, I'm in my body. I'm feeling this. So do exercises that are that would remind you that you are in your body and that you are in control and that your thoughts they're just they're there, but they are not in control of you. You are in control of your own body. So I hope that helps, Kim. And thank you so much for trusting us to do this reading for you.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you, Kim. And yeah, you have my sympathy. It is difficult to manage.
Yeah. I think we've all been there once or twice. Okay, avert your
Okay.
gaze.
Avert your gaze. I
There we
think
go.
that this is our last reading for the day because
Okay.
we have been going for an hour and 20 minutes. So I think this will be the last reading for the day.
Okay.
And it's Kendra. Uh, okay, sorry. You go.
What drains Kendra's energy when she doesn't protect it, Masters? I'm getting an image, but I want to get more information. Want me to draw cards for this? Okay. Want me to do the next one, or I don't care? Show me. Okay. They want me to draw cards. This might take a while, Kendra. But the first image that I'm getting is that the energy is focused like around the neck area, in the throat area. And I want to get a confirmation on what it means. I thought we were going to end the episode without me using my favorite child. I feel like they're doing this so I can use it.
Ah, ouch.
Okay. Is this record monster? Okay. I got the card I deserve abundance with a cute little pink dragon with a heart. And I'm getting that she's thinking. This is a lot of thoughts. I'm getting that it's like the energy is like erratic in the throat area and around this area. So it's like the third eye and the throat. Okay, how is this draining her energy? I keep getting the feeling that you are talking, 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 talking. And you have been spending a lot of time with talk that doesn't necessarily um, like add to your abundance. And it's shutting a lot of people away. You might, I think it's a call to reflect on which boundaries are rigid for you and which are flexible, because the message that you're putting out, it's like blocking abundance around you. There's something about self-talk and talking about other people that is blocking your abundance. That's why I drew the card I deserve abundance. It's draining a lot of your energy in this area. I don't know if that makes sense for you, Kendra, but that's what I'm getting from the Akashic Records Masters.
Interesting, Diane, because I ended up pulling 3 cards because they didn't make any sense.
Mm-hmm.
But they do now, in light of your reading. So, what we've forgotten gives me the Tao of flow, okay? Of doing, not doing, of intention. This has to do with intention and manifestation. And then from the Oracle of Oneness, I got expanding the mind enriches the soul. And there you have wisdom. Okay. The owl of wisdom. And then again, the last card is from the Guides of the Hidden Realms. The river dances to the sea, flow state, trusting in the adventure. So, taking these together, this is talking about being in a state. Play, love, remember, yes. At Gmail. This is telling you that in order to model healthy boundaries, seek to exist in a state of flow. Seek to be in a state of intention, manifesting. Kendra, I don't know what kind of spiritual practices you're doing, but self-deprecating isn't one of them. I'm joking because I do it all the time. It's a joke, right? But it's not nice. So I'm trying to stop that. So being in a state of flow and how that models healthy boundaries for others is because things come naturally when you're in a state of flow, when you're being in the moment, things come naturally. So someone asks you for something that you don't want to do, you are perfectly free in that, because you are here now, you are in the moment, you are in a state of flow. You naturally, joyfully, lovingly say yes or no. It's part of being. What I get from this, and this is, I think, true for all of us, is it's a part of being in the world, part of being spiritual beings having a physical experience. We've heard that like for at least 20 years. And but boundaries are part of that flow. Boundaries are part of that flow. Modeling it for others, modeling it for yourself, for that matter. But the whole be here now thing, yeah, it has boundaries. So I don't fully understand this message, but it's not for me, it's for you. So I hope that what I told you gives you some signposts to the meaning of the message for you. Yes. Yes. That doesn't mean you shouldn't have boundaries, okay? Being less rigid does not mean like being jellyfish. You
Yeah.
can, yeah, yeah. The river always flows to the sea. I love that card, actually. Um, Trusting in the adventure. Ooh, that has meaning for me. I hope it does for you too, Kendra.
Mhm.
So, no, you're welcome, sweetie. Well, that brings us to the end of the show.
Mhm.
And I want to thank, I didn't prepare anything special to say to you except thank you for coming. Diane, if you would like to tell us where you're going to be and what you're going to be doing in the next few days, where
Okay.
people can find you.
Yes. Let's do that after we close the records before we
Oh,
forget.
good idea. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, before we
Let's take a
forget.
deep centering breath. I would like to close by thanking the masters, teachers, and loved ones for their love and compassion. I would like to close by thanking the Akashic Records masters for their point of view. And I would like to close by thanking the divine source for all the knowledge and healing. The records are now closed. Amen. The records are now closed. Amen. The records are now closed. Amen. Your energy stays with you, and my energy stays with me. Okay.
Thanks, Diane.
Thank you. Okay, tomorrow I will be on with Ali, Diana Bowles, and Paul White Dragon. We will be doing the Galactic Show again. We will be talking about our star cousins and what's happening in the cosmos. And again on Sunday at 5 p.m. EST, I will be doing my solo show, which is Soul Cloud. So I hope to see you there, everyone. How about you, Linda? What's coming up for you?
Um, well, next week, or sorry, in 2 weeks, I want to let everyone know we're going to be doing part two of Boundaries in 2 weeks' time. So, um, and it'll be posted later today or tomorrow. So you can set your notifications. So, ouch. So you don't miss it. It's going to be something that'll be the 22nd of October. And tomorrow I am doing Wings of Insight at 2 o'clock Pacific, 5 o'clock Eastern on my channel, which I hope to God doesn't go for a fritz like it did today. Anyway, it's going to be a Thanksgiving show because it's Thanksgiving weekend in Canada. And the show is called Feathers of Gratitude. We're going to be doing readings on gratitude. So, um, I hope I see you there. No guest, it's just me all by myself. And that's it for this week. Next week is the usual round with Akashic Adventures and so on. I'll be hosting it next week. Um, I'd like you all to please check your subscriptions because it's not just me. I have noticed my subscribers, like, I'll lose 3 and then gain 1 and then lose 2 and gain 1, and so
It's been
YouTube is
fluctuating.
YouTube is playing silly buggers again.
Yes. Please
Other
make sure that you
other
are subscribed to both
Yeah, make sure
channels.
you're subscribed to these channels, to Diane and I. Even if you subscribed a while ago, just double check. This is for the lurkers, because the chatters are definitely subscribed.
Hmm.
I hope this was useful to all of you, and
Please don't forget to leave a comment after the show if you've enjoyed this or if you've learned anything. What's your takeaway in this show? We would very much love to hear that.
Janet DC, you have to be subscribed in order to chat.
Hmm.
So you are subscribed.
Hmm.
You
I
would
think
not.
she might be talking about the membership.
Oh, the
Um,
membership. Oh,
yeah,
you
because it
can do it
has
from your
issues with
iPhone
iPhone.
now. I got a
Oh.
notification on YouTube. I got a notification that people who have iOS devices can now buy memberships from those iOS devices. Imagine that. I didn't really quite know what to make of it, but yes, you can. And
Hmm.
and oh yeah, she says she meant membership. You're quite right. Yep. You come on down, all of you. I have a fabulous membership. We have a Discord, which is a very cool place to be. It's a very nice place to hang out. It's pretty low key, but also very loving and accepting and supportive. Um, and uh, so you have that. Plus, you have the use of all those fabulous emojis. Oh my god! And there's more coming. As I get more subscribers, YouTube gives me more emojis. So so please join the membership and see what kind of emojis I can dream up at 3 in the morning. I know, I can't believe it
You
either.
really have the coolest emojis. And
We do. We
to
do.
everyone who came in a bit late, apologies for not saying hi to everyone. We really wanted to focus on the topic today because
Yeah.
it's really very dear to our heart. So
Yeah.
just know that we see you and um, thank you everyone for being we really appreciate that you are here and sharing your time with us.
Yeah. Yeah. Love you. Bye.